Hiya, my name's Savannah Marshall and you're watching Sport and Icons.
Right, so the WBC President Mauricio Sulaiman has said that he will be speaking to all WBC champions, whether that be the full champion, franchise champions, interim champions, and so forth, because he wants to find out from all of his champions up and down the weight divisions what are their next moves, what are their plans going forward. And depending on their answers will be then dependent on whether or not he will be supportive of them or he's going to have to take some kind of action, dependent on what happens, of course. Now, for Tyson Fury, this is, I believe, is the one that's given him a kick to have to do this, because there's a lot of things going around as to what is it that Tyson Fury is going to be doing. Is he going to be rematching Deontay Wilder? As we know, that's contracted, so really he can't get out of it unless he's going to vacate the belt, etc., or potentially worse, who knows. Is he then going to fight Dillian Whyte as the mandatory? And then what's going to be happening with the Anthony Joshua fight? So Mauricio Sulaiman, he's going to want that conversation with Tyson Fury. Of course, Bob Arum, he's saying that Fury, he shouldn't have to fight his mandatory, and if necessary, should be made franchise champion, which of course then would have a knock-on effect for the Fury-Joshua one, that it will not be for undisputed, because you can't defend your franchise. In other words, you can't win a franchise and you can't lose franchise. So Mauricio Sulaiman, he's going to want the answers as to what exactly it is that Tyson Fury wants to do going forward. Of course, right now, his sole focus will be on the Deontay Wilder rematch. Waiting for a date, waiting for a venue. Of course, this whole epidemic going around the world hasn't helped things, as their rematch was supposed to have happened this month, I believe, or maybe next month. So it's not ideal. And then we push it towards the end of the year. What kind of knock-on effect is that going to have with his mandatory situation in February against Dillian Whyte? Again, Dillian Whyte, he's still got to get through Alexander Povetkin. And then what's going to happen after then with Anthony Joshua for undisputed, or whoever the champion may be for undisputed. So there's going to be quite a lot of questions that Tyson Fury is going to have to answer. We know that Fury, he said that he doesn't want to have to fight Dillian Whyte. If necessary, he'll vacate the belt. Bob Arum, he says that they'll try and push for a franchise. It could just be mind games that they're playing with Dillian Whyte. It could just be that. But again, I suppose a lot of it is going to be time dependent, isn't it? As we know, Dillian Whyte, he's put in a case towards the WBC. He sent his legal representative to contact WBC with the date for his mandatory shot. He doesn't want to have to be waiting until a year's time. He doesn't want Fury Joshua to be happening and jumping over him. There's going to be, again, everything is going to be entirely dependent on what Tyson Fury says behind closed doors, because what Tyson Fury says out in the public about vacating it, he may not mean it. There again, he may. You never know with Tyson Fury. You just don't know. So Mauricio Sulaiman, he's going to want these answers, and depending on what Tyson Fury gives his answer will probably be what kind of response that the WBC and their representatives give to the representatives of Dillian Whyte. Is Fury going to vacate the belt? Is the fight with Wilder, is it definitely going to happen? What's Wilder's injury situation? When is he likely to be able to return? Lots of things are up in the air at the minute. Hopefully we find out real soon, but as we know with the WBC, they don't do things too fast. So I wouldn't expect any kind of answers anytime soon. Anyway, that's what's going on. The WBC will be speaking to all champions, including Tyson Fury, to find out exactly what their plan is, and then they will execute some kind of game plan depending on their answers. So don't be surprised if quite a few champions up and down the weight divisions end up losing their world title one way or another, or a couple of franchise champions get created. So anyway, that's what's going on. Drop your thoughts below, click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you all on the next video.